Linda lit a cigarette, her 16th of the day. Still a few drinks shy before its effects were on display. On the phone with Dottie, on whom Linda depends. For succor, sympathy, and laughs like sisters to the end. They always had each other's back, true friends like no other. And by the way, let me just say, Dottie, Ryan's mother, as well as mother to the other, Barry, Ryan's brother. Though Barry, Ryan shared a name, each fathered by another.
She knows I'd never kick her out. I know she's been with Ryan. So why this lion, hiding out? I know it's terrifying, but it's nothing like it used to be. She doesn't have to marry.
Linda sipped, inhaled, and then she began again.
It was different then when we were young. The burden that we carried sealed our fortunes and our fate, no second chance and no debate.
Linda sipped, inhaled, and then she began again.
I would not have married Norman if I wasn't made to then. Living like a Mormon, it was post 6 children when he decided he had had enough. But this you know too well. For you were there and know the hell of what we both lived through to tell.
Linda sipped, inhaled, and then she began again.
And Sandra better smarten up. Heed my word, imbrue my knowledge, my experience, advice, not misconstrue my words as judgment or derision. Take some care, make a decision. Stop the drinking, running wild, start thinking of her unborn child.
Linda sipped, inhaled, and then she began again.
She needs to get herself assistance, get down the welfare office, get her WIC and Medicaid for some comfort and some solace.
Linda lit her 17th, drained another drink. Wouldn't take too many more to push her past the brink. She moved around the kitchen, poured some whiskey, got some ice. Heard what Dottie had to say, her concise advice precise. Linda sipped, inhaled, and then she began again.
I know that it's St. Patrick's Day. I know she's young and free. You can't tell them nothing, they live in a potpourri of booze and dope and sex. Their lives a mess and so complex. I don't know why they act this way.
Linda nodded in agreement to what Dottie had to say.
Sure, I'll come by, and when I do, we'll knock a few, just me and you. Not ready yet, give me a sec, just gotta get more cigarettes.
Lisa reapplied her makeup, Kelly by her side. Lisa remained silent. Kelly tried, apologized.
I had to make excuses. Could not let Barry know that I invited Steve tonight, so just go with the flow.
Now, Bill would think that I want Steve. Your proclamation did agree if I'm left alone St. Patrick's Eve.
A sign of peace, a little token. Kelly's secret vial of coke. And she held it out to offer Lisa, who sulkingly refused. And used to being blighted, Kelly bristled, unamused.
So what?
She said, on the qui-vive, looking for more things to grieve.
You're gonna spoil my fun now. One night of the year I get. No kids to taste some freedom. Yet somehow the night has been beset with anger, lies, and spite.
You know that I was hoping there was a chance I might engage in petting, groping, and getting laid tonight.
Kelly had to make it up. She knew she had done wrong. And though contrite was not her song, for Lisa's sake, she'd string along.
We'll let Bill know that Steve's no-go. It was he who wanted you. Now let's go out and party before the night is through.
Kelly put her head back. Lisa checked her nose. 4 hints of dust and powder. The telltale sign of blow.
What is the thing with guys like that?
Bill said, referred to Steve.
That makes a girl like Lisa swoon. She can't be that naive.
If that's the kind of guy she likes, you're better off without her.
Barry summed it up for Bill, with his usual blather.
Women can't be trusted. On them you can't depend. Liars, cheats, and charlatans. They're all the same right to the end. I said it once, we'll say again there. All just cunts and whores, my friend.
The door of Candy's opened, followed by a blast of cold. All heads turned at once to see who was entering the fold. Ryan entered, stumbled, movements uncontrolled. In his manner and his gait, a tale too often told. His vacant eyes and mumbled prate belied his current state. Jactitation the finesse, a sated junkie does possess.
How you doing, brother?
Ryan said to Barry at the bar.
You know I don't give money to lazy, low-life junkies.
I don't need your money, your bullshit, or your jibes.
Obviously not.
Barry said, a loathsome scoff.
Who'd you steal from this time?
His words a Molotov. Ryan didn't answer, merely smiled, laughed, knowing Barry got the shaft through Kelly's blatant graft.
Long time no see.
Ryan said to Kelly, as she came across the room. In her eyes upon his sight, anger mixed with doom.
Why you here?
Kelly asked, a quiver in her voice. She stole a glance at Barry. Her life a game of quoits. Would she hit her mark? Engage in thrust and parry? Or would she be defeated, forced to plead, to beg, to tarry? Kelly sat, angry, vexed, silent, wondered what was next.
Just came to say this special day to offer here an Irish prayer.
Ryan laughed and bared his chest, a sight for all to see.
Aaron go BRAGH-less.
Was his shout a toast of mirth and glee? He beat his breast, stomped and yelled, of rationale was dispossessed.
Your brother's got nice nipples.
Bill said, a playful jest.
It runs in the family.
Barry tried to acquiesce, but no matter how he tried, humor he could not express. Barry stood and fiercely cried, turning on his brother.
You junkie fool, you piece of shit. Better leave before I hit. Annihilate and smite.
Ryan merely laughed at Barry's show of might.
I'm not going nowhere, in this I have a right. I am meetin' Marty here a night of sheer delight.
Barry sipped his beer, couldn't hide his botheration.
Are you doing coke now too?
He asked with deprecation.
Fuck that. Coke?
Ryan chortled like a loon.
No one does that anymore. I'll hold out, and sure enough when I get the proper stuff. Neither coke nor morel. I will ride the wave, the swell. First to heaven, then to hell. When I come down, I'll be compelled. With this demon I must quell. To seek some funding, see me through. And on that friend, I'll never tell. So you see, your secret's safe, while we play this game, Kel.
Barry's pulse, it quickened as he sat and listened. He had a hunch, an inkling that set his mind to thinking just what was going on. He looked at Kelly, tried to glean some insight to this prattle. His drunken brain was addled, his mind was none too keen. So he asked directly,
What does Ryan mean?
On her feet in a trice, Kelly hemmed and hawed. She tried to find the words, explain, as she brayed and cawed.
He means nothing. Wasted loser. Can't believe a word he says.
Wasted, basted, fried, or baked, Ryan got defensive. For Kelly's gross mendacity gave way to his pugnacity. A desire for veracity, he harbored the capacity, along with the audacity, to tell it like it is.
I wasn't such a loser when I had the food stamps for you then, while you were doing coke with Steve, planning how you would deceive. You gave me cash and sent me off, and now you want to come across as having hands so clean.
I fucking knew it.
Barry slammed his beer, spraying foam across the bar. This time now he knew Kelly went too far.
You fucking bitch, you little tramp. You gave him cash for stolen stamps?
I didn't give him nothing.
Kelly said by Lisa's side. She knew she had protection, because Barry couldn't hide, couldn't hit her or explode, wouldn't show his wounded side. As she earlier told Lisa, private preserves pride. Barry turned to Ryan.
You stole those stamps. You fucking scamp. Don't call yourself my brother. If you can do a thing like that, stealing from our mother.
You're my older brother. That's a fact, it's true. I should be in admiration looking up to you.
To mask his hurt, his pain, at his brother's animosity, Ryan's anger took the reins, driving his ferocity.
My life may not be perfect, but I only hurt myself. You beat your wife, betray, deject. In a life of booze you delve. Fuck around with douchebags, indulge in cocaine jags. Sit here doing nothing while you waste away.
Bill, the watchful barman, waited on the side, as Ryan taunted, ridiculed. On Barry was Bill's eye. When Barry made the move, a flash of violent fury, Bill was quicker, got between the brothers in a hurry.
Let me go, Bill.
Barry struggled. To Bill's strength he was no match.
I will catch him when I do. I'll beat him senseless. Black and blue, bludgeoned, bloody. Then you'll see just what remains of this pussy.
Pussy, that's okay by me, I am what I eat, you see. Which would explain, and here's the trick, why you're a worthless prick.
Enjoying confrontation, laughing drug-fueled mirth. Ryan played the game, played for all it's worth.
Let him go, Bill. Don't protect him. I can kick his ass. Come on, Barry, fucking faggot, show those balls of brass.
Barry, foaming at the mouth, spoke with indignation.
Get out, Ryan, get out now. I'll fucking kill you, this I vow.
In his voice, his dictation, utter hatred, pure damnation. Bill held Barry tighter still as Kelly stood and tried. Taking Ryan by the arm, she spoke to him aside.
Get out while you have the chance.
I'm not afraid, his raves and rants. Against him I will take a stance.
Ryan shrugged her off and said, as he headed for the door.
You let him get inside your head and treat you like a worthless whore. You look at me, another junkie, but I don't need you or your money.
Ryan left the bar, followed by a blast of cold. Bill, he loosened on his grip, let Barry from his hold.
Real fucking nice.
Barry said, another beer. Lisa got to Kelly and whispered in her ear.
I told you this would happen, but you never want to listen.
Kelly nodded, and admission Lisa was correct.
I didn't think he would find out.
What did you expect?
Lisa asked, admonishing.
Of this there is no doubt. With all the gossip and the talk, everyone finds out.
And so the music of our lives can illustrate a bygone time, can take us on a journey past, leave impressions long and last. But what songs of '84 can illuminate this score of a drunken night? If I could go back and testate to all my friends herein, from the jukebox, mix a tape, what songs would be therein? For Kelly Barry, songs relate to their blissful marital state. Man-eater, one-on-one, twist of fate. Do you really want to hurt me? Maniac, it's a mistake, but neither one would make the break. Love's Horizon, Lisa Bill. Songs enlivened will fulfill only one's thought of romance. Sweet dreams are made of this. You and I, we've got tonight. Baby, come to me, let's dance. To more and her quest for more. Seeking solace, close the door on her past. Look ahead, a brand new start. A life unwed, separate ways, worlds apart. Beat it, solitaire and war. Total eclipse of the heart. Linda has some questions, of that we can be sure. Her answers sought, not found in whiskey by the quart. I know there's something going on. Our house, dirty laundry. Is there something I should know? Linda's in a drunken quandary. Sandra, Ryan, children yet? Wallow in naivete. Twilight Zone, Jeopardy. I want a new drug, truly. Family man, faithfully. Their hopefulness unduly. And then there's Steve, the harrier. His honor will defend. Hungry like the wolf, the warrior. Overkill, don't let it end. Never gonna let you go. Wallow in obsession's throw. So these songs, they tell the story of life's pain and glory. But time will march, the years will fade, as on and on the jukebox played. In the bar, a deafening din. Voices mixed with jukebox songs. Some nights seem to fly right by, while others seem so long. This night seemed the latter. As minutes crept and crawled. Is time a thing veridical, or merely something false? The door of candies opened, followed by a blast of cold. All heads turned at once to see who was entering the fold. Steve and Sandra, side by side, came into the bar. Kelly saw her chance and pounced, deflecting Barry's anger. She spoke to Sandra bitterly, guided by her rancor.
You can't be here.
Kelly said in a state of pother.
You're not my mother.
Sandra snipped. With this shit she wouldn't bother. Kelly looked at Lisa, exchanging plotting glances as Sandra went up to the bar, and hoping for a drink or two thought she'd take her chances. Bill slipped a beer in front of her. Then he turned away, hoped to mitigate the blame for serving underage. Finn Sawbuck, double Sawbuck C-note. Cash to Steve, a flashy toy. Spending, gloating gave him joy. His narcissistic salience, full of circumstance and pomp, did not allow for subtlety. In his radiance he romped, Exuding pride exultantly, his hubris quite the scene. Steve, he sauntered to the bar, throwing money down. He turned to Barry, spoke aloud, as if shouting to a crowd.
Scored a package down the projects, you know what I mean? Had a date with Marty. Am flush with coke, some weed. Interested in purchasing. A bit of what you need?
Steve said, a wink and nudge, blind to Barry's mood. Barry observed Steve, his friendliness, his soothe.
Why don't you ask Kelly?
His answer slightly rude. Steve could guess the source of Barry's consternation, and smugly hoped he was the root of its causation. Kelly heard her name, a momentary start, then turned her sights on Sandra. Her attack she would compart.
Ryan was just here. So sorry that you missed him.
Kelly's voice a melody, a false conviviality.
Don't know what you mean.
Sandra said with geniality.
It seems that he was wasted. Thought you'd want to know.
What's that got to do with me?
Sandra asked, a cutting blow. Not to be outdone, Kelly merely sighed, sipped her beer, took her time, then continued, snarky, snide.
I thought you might have interest. In his state, his whereabouts. Perhaps I'm way out on a limb. But aren't you going out with him?
As she spoke, she made a show, exaggerated gesture. She held her hands out from her belly with relish and with pleasure. It was true, they all knew. Sandra couldn't hide. But she could do the Irish thing, which is to deny. Sandra blushed, heard them laugh, ignored their jokes, their chaff. If anyone could understand this cross of shame and dread, it was Kelly who had been there. Sandra thought inside her head, why did they want to tear her down? Instead of help, support. She wouldn't show a worry, care, display her strength, comport. But deep inside she felt despair. No one there to ease her fear, to dry her tears, to stroke her hair, to let her know that someone cares. So all alone she nursed a beer. Ryan dropped a quarter in the slot. It used to be a dime. This payphone, lifeline, privacy. A partner in his crimes. He pushed the numbered buttons. The sing-song sound they made. The ringing on the other end. Please pick up. When Marty answered, Ryan's creed. Desperation in his voice.
Come on, Marty, hear my plea. Just a little all I need.
Ryan felt the silence. Wondered would it end. At long last Marty spoke. That's when Ryan did append.
I know, I owe you. I owe you. That I know.
Ryan's chordal chant staccato. His babble status quo. Ryan felt harangued. Though he was in the wrong. The logic of a junkie. Necessitous, forlorn. A change in tactic voice. To sway the conversation. Ryan's subjugation. Sought reward in supplication.
You've always been so good to me. Never let me fall. When I was down, you were there, I wouldn't screw you, now or ne'er. I'm not asking for so much, just a taste, a touch. I swear I'll pay you back tomorrow. I'm just looking for a cuff.
Marty laughed, declined. Would make no solid offer. Ryan penniless, hard up. Hoped to deal, to proffer.
I have no money now. Won't be long before I do. If you'll stand by, hang on. I'll get the revenue.
But with nothing more to offer, all he could do was beg. Throw himself on Marty's mercy. Life upon a powder keg. Marty then hung up the phone, leaving Ryan stranded. The gnawing knowledge of his deeds. What heroin demanded. The wish for cash, for a stash, went beyond just getting high. The crave, the drive, just to hide from the truth. A wasted life, a failure, a loser. Words to bide for his time on earth. Always told he was unplanned. A peccancy, a mistake. Not much more than fetidity, a nothing, a disgrace. From the moment of his birth, he never knew his place or worth. Heroin could mask the hurt, turn the wrong to right. But if he couldn't make a score, a long and painful night, with just himself to see him through that proposition, terrified, to have to face his other self, the wounded one inside.